afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
So here's Adam Frazier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Colin Moran would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, the right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Edman.
The 0-1 pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Now to bat, Colin Moran. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Here's the first pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The third baseman, number 99, Todd
So the next to bat will be Todd Frazier. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Oh, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So now here is Tyler O'Neill. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The pitch. Dylan Carlson is on deck. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And stepping in, Dylan Carlson. First delivery to him. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a two-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Anderson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Hit hard on the ground to short. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's been good, 6 for 9. Here it comes, 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. DeYoung on at first, nobody out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So now to the plate, Andrew Kisner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball one. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. And now the first pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Now here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. St. Louis is out in front, 4-0. At the plate now is Jacob Stallings, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Edman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 31, Tyler Anderson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, here is Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Hit in the air to center field. Carlson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Goldschmidt aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bouncer. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded back up the middle. Newman's got it. A step on the bag for one. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, what a dive. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. Two out with the man at first. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now into the box is Paul DeYoung. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Phillip Evans.
The left fielder, Phillip Evans.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
Usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Reynolds stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Carlson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 99, Todd Frazier.
Up next for the Buccos, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
High pop-up. Arenado moving to his left. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave one. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Andrew Kisner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Two balls and no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's the 2-1 home. A runner at first with no outs here. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Hit back up the middle. To second for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The right fielder, number 19.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cards strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now is Gregory Polanco. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
And now pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Rip toward the gap in right. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Polanco stands at second with no outs. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Stepping in now, Tyler Anderson. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And that brings up Adam Frazier. First pitch of the AB now. A high fastball is in there. And that misses 1-1. One and two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here is Phillip Evans, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. The 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Newman, the runner at third. Anderson on second. Frazier on at first with 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's taken for strike one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 0-1 pitch. At third, here's Frazier. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler.
Next up is Tyler O'Neill, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now changeup down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now here is Colin Moran. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Hit down the third base line. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Bounce to first, fielded by Goldschmidt. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 1. Dwayne Underwood Jr. enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First delivery to him. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Underwood, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1 pitch. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped on the ground to first. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Andrew Knizner.
So next to hit is Andrew Knizner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count. The pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Knizner is off of first with 2 away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse. The 1-1 home. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another payoff pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Newman is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Jordan Hicks comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 2.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Wilmer Defoe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now the first pitch. Hicks, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Stepping in now, Phillip Evans, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with the 3-0. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Genesis Cabrera takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
1-2.
Evans leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 3. Kyle Crick gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now it'll be Paul Goldschmidt. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6.
Paul Goldschmidt.
He's set. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. And now the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Count 0-2.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Full count. Here it comes. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Dylan Carlson will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he takes a cold strike one. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number three. One left for the Cardinals, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now at the plate is Colin Moran. He'll start us off in the eighth.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Edman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
The third baseman.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Next to stand in is Todd Frazier. It was a base hit last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. Pitch out, nothing doing. Oliva, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that one yanked just foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit to first. The second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Giovanni Gallegos enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Kevin Newman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Jared Oliva is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeff Hartlieb will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Gonzalez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Paul DeYoung from the stretch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Andrew Kisner. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Reyes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And now in the box, Jacob Stallings. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Next to hit is Eric Gonzalez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Bucks down to their final out now. And that brings up Adam Frazier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cards took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.